Okay, so today I did my eye makeup first, but we're going to be reviewing the Makeup Forever set. Let me grab it, hold on. This is my bed. We've switched locations. I've got a stuffed animal. That's about it. We're reviewing the Makeup Forever set. 3 steps to flawless skin. Yay! Looks like this. And it's the primer, the foundation, the setting powder, and the little brush for it. And you can choose whatever shade you want, and everyone knows they have great shades. They have like so many shades. 25 shades, that's great. Let's test this out. I have tried this already, but I just thought I'd review it. First step, prime. I don't know where the top of this is. I just lost it. So this is the HD, the high definition primer. As far as primers go, I think it works well. I don't know if anyone else just saw that, but it's somehow, from not having the cap on, I guess because of how hot it is in here, it's solidified. And so when I squeezed it, it all shot up straight up in the air. I have no idea where it went, but I heard it splat down somewhere, so that'll be fun to find later. I'm going to put it all over. I'm having a bit of a blemish problem right now, so sorry about that. So by the way, the primer, it says, is oil-free, and it diffuses imperfection and minimizes the appearance of pores. I don't know if my pores minimized at all, but okay, whatever. So now that we have the primer on, it's time to move on to the foundation. So I'm going to do one half of my face at a time, and also I'm going to do 2 separate methods. I have a nice foundation brush that I'm going to do it with on one half, and then I have a beauty blender that I'm going to do it with on the other half. The only reason I'm doing it this way is because with this foundation, I found that the brush works a lot better than the beauty blender. I don't know if it's just me, but when I use the beauty blender, I just can't get the right consistency on my face, I feel like. And I feel like I just wind up wasting a lot of product on the beauty blender. So I'll show you both ways and you can decide for yourself. And now I'm shaking the foundation because I don't know if it's settled or anything considering what I just experienced with the primer. But this is also oil-free. The only problem I've ever experienced with the foundation itself is that on days when it's really hot or my skin is especially dry, especially in this little area right here and on the top of my nose, it seems to separate, and it doesn't matter if I put a different primer or concealer or however many layers, it just separates. So that's about as much as I'm using for half of my face. You can see it kind of blends in really well, but it's really runny, it's going there. So let's put it on with our brush. This is a buffing brush, but whatever, no one cares. This is one coat, and you can see the difference. I mean, my chin is really red, and it covered a lot of the redness. My nose is really, really red. It covered a lot of the redness, and it covered a lot of the under eye issues that I'm having, some of the purple, some of the red. I have just a really, really red face. So if you see, it really did cover a lot, and that's just one coat. And I would say, I like how a lot of people say dime size, but I would say that was easily a nickel-sized amount of foundation. You can see there's not any left on my hand. I used up all of it. So yeah, that's with the brush, and that's just one coat. So I'll do the other half with my beauty blender and show you how that looks as well. Okay, so this is the other half done with beauty blender, and I don't know if you can see because I'm kind of far away. I'll do a close-up though. I used the exact same amount. I used 1 pump, which is about it's about a nickel size when you do 1 pump. So I did 1 pump on this side as well, and honestly by the time I always start, I know you're supposed to start from here, I always start from my chin because my chin has the most problems, so I want to make sure that my chin gets the most product on it. So if you notice, I know this looks really, really white on my skin, but it's really not compared to my neck. I don't know why it looks so tan right here. Sorry about that rant. When I got to about here, I started running out of foundation, and I really had to pat down hard trying to get a little bit out of the beauty blender that I could. It doesn't cover as well with the beauty blender. I don't know if you can see better now, but this is the side with the brush. I don't know why my eyebrows looking a little funny right there. Anyway, sorry, I think I messed up, got a little bit of foundation in my eyebrow. But anyway, so this is the beauty blender. It's a more natural look. You can definitely see a lot of my redness still. and it's not as full coverage with the Beauty Blender. This side is with the brush. I feel like a little more coverage. So I'm going to keep it this close. I know I'm like really close. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? That was really creepy. But I just want to go over with a second coat because it's about dry now. And also you can see like it's been about a minute or two. And you could see like this side was obviously on for like an extra minute. This side doesn't seem like it's like smearing. It doesn't seem like it's melting, and it's very hot in here. And this side, like already you can kind of see like where my brow is. It's starting to wear off. My nose is wearing off a little bit. It's only been a couple of minutes. So I'm going to go over with a second coat with the Beauty Blender on this half, and then I'm going to go over with a second coat with the brush on this half to show you what a more full coverage is. I think that this is pretty full coverage, but if you need like that extra like oomph, like especially like my chin needs that little extra push, I'm going to show you what it looks like with a second coat. So now this is 2 coats, and it's pretty much dry. Even though it's oil-free, you can see that I'm getting a little bit of shine. Just a little bit, but it is a little bit shiny, a little oily looking. But we haven't put on the finishing powder yet, so that might be why. And this is the side with the Beauty Blender. It's a lot more of my natural redness is peeking through the color. This is the side with the brush. It looks more matte. It looks more full coverage. You can see even like down the nose, it's like a little bit more red, and that side it's a little more like airbrushed look. What am I looking for? I don't know. I was looking around, but I don't really know what I was looking for. I'm still looking. What the hell am I looking for? Okay, sorry. So now we'll move on to the third step, which is the powder. So what it says about the finishing powder is that it'll leave your skin feeling incredibly soft and silky. It creates a radiant complexion, and it works for every skin tone, and it's talc free. So this comes in this little bottle, and it comes with a Kabuki brush, and it says to just put a little bit on your face. This is the one thing that I've had a problem with. This is the top. It's got like little holes, but if you move this at all, so much powder. Like, do you see how much powder? I'm going to pour some of this out. So much powder. That was just on the top, and you can see there's still a ton more in there. Just a ton of powder comes out. I'm sorry about my nails. I got hurt recently, so I haven't been doing my nails. But yeah, so it's kind of hard to get like just a little bit. It's like you get a lot always. You put the brush in it, like it does that, and you can like move it in circles. You can see all the stuff. Like, look at how much product that is. You never use that much product ever. So you have to really like pat it back out, and then you get this little smoke storm, and then you get like this much. You just have to keep doing it. It's a little tedious and annoying, but I just thought I would share that with you. So we get some on our brush, and we go in circular motions. So let's see if it gets rid of the oil. We'll do it on this side, and we'll check the oiliness comparably. And I'm not a very oily person. Like, I don't get very oily throughout the day. So this like oil is like a little weird. Now we have the powder on. I think it's still a little oily, to be honest with you. It doesn't bother me though, because I think it looks a little dewy. But for something that's an oil-free primer and an oil-free foundation and putting powder on top of it, I think that they could have done maybe a little bit better. On this side, it still looks very shiny to me. On this side, the brush side, it doesn't look, I don't know if it's just me, it doesn't look that shiny. But it does make your face feel super smooth, so that's nice. Really quick, I'm going to finish doing my makeup. Okay, so hi. I just did my bronzer and a little bit of blush, a little bit of highlighter just here, because I did want to show you what's going on. Oh, and I put on lipstick. But because I did want to show you what's going on with my nose, the thing I was talking about earlier, with how it like dries out. And ignore like all the redness here, I'll probably just go like this so you can't see it. But yeah, there's like, it's starting to separate, and I don't know if it's because it's hot, but if it's because it's hot, then I would suggest do not wear this when it's really hot out. And I would say maybe it's because I have dry skin, but my skin isn't really dry right now because I have been putting on moisturizer, I have been hydrated, like it just hasn't been very dry lately, so I can't use that as an excuse for right now. Or it could be that like maybe my pores are just so huge it just like separates it, I don't know, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you can see, but like it kind of almost resembles freckles, and I do have blackheads, but they're not like, and this is just redness, but you see the sides covered a little bit better, but Yeah, it kind of resembles freckles, but it's not. It's the makeup is separating right here. I haven't been really touching it or anything, so I'm not sure. I'll try putting on concealer. So if you can see, concealer almost made it worse. It's like looks more separated than it did before. Okay, so you saw kind of what I was talking about with it separating around my nose. I really don't know how to remedy that. That's been like the only issue I've had with it. And I try to wear it when it's like not very hot or when my skin isn't very dry. Like I said, it's not very dry right now. It's a little hot, but it's not incredibly hot. It's not like I'm outside. And I tried putting on concealer. It made it worse. So I don't know, maybe if you just do like one layer and you don't do the powder, because I found the powder kind of makes it dry out more and makes it like separate more. I really don't know if anyone else even has this problem or if this is just like strictly a me problem. Also, this foundation, it smells pretty good. And it's in shade N120. And during the winter, I'm only moved up to I think like N15. Yeah, in the winter I bought N115. I'll show you what N115 is comparably. So I'll just do it like this under my eyes. I could almost use it as like a highlighter. This is like a different beauty blender. I'm not gonna lie, I like this one more. I got it at like Rite Aid. I like it so much more. I don't know what it is, but I don't like the pink beauty blenders. Like I don't like the Beauty Blender brand. I don't know. I like the off brands and I like sponges. But for some reason, I just do not like the Beauty Blender. Beauty Blender and I are not friends. N115 almost works as like a nice little highlighter. You can tell like there's a noticeable difference, but it's not like dramatic. I like N115 because it gives me like that porcelain complexion, so I feel all like royal in the winter and like so much paler than everyone else, and I kind of like that, even though I don't think anyone else likes that. But anyway, it is what it is. I do not remember how much I bought this for, but I remember like considering the price of the foundation and the price of this, I was like, it makes more sense to just buy the kit. I'll write the price below so that you have it. My thoughts on it is the primer works really well, and it says it's oil free, so I guess it is. And the foundation, I like it with a brush or with that other type of beauty blender I showed you, which I did under my eyes. I don't like it with the Beauty Blender brand beauty blender, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it's because that's like more porous and it kind of like more product gets absorbed in there and then it just like doesn't come out right on your face. I don't know, I just don't like it. But I do like it with a brush. The only thing I have with it is that when I do like my nose and my temple areas, like if my hair is down, my hair is like really long, so I'll show you. Hold on. My hair is a mess. Okay, so when my hair is down, like you can't see my temples really, so I don't mind it. But it's like if I'm gonna use, like if I'm gonna actually go places and people are gonna be like close to me, I'm not gonna use it on my nose. I'll use something else. But as far as it goes like on the face and things like that, I think it's really great. It's not sweat proof, so if you're gonna be sweating a lot, I also wouldn't wear this. It's a little bit shiny, but it's nothing like that would deter me from buying it. It's not like I look like super oily. And I think it's a good value, especially if you wanted to try makeup forever. It's a good way to like get some of the products and test it out and see if it's for you. I've bought this twice already. This pack I bought twice. I don't think I'll be buying it a third time, to be completely honest. I won't be buying it a third time, only because of the nose thing though. I think that for other people, maybe even people, I don't even think I would recommend it for people with oily skin, because my skin's not oily, but you can see it's pretty shiny. And I definitely would not recommend it for people with dry skin because of this. So if your skin is pretty like normal, pretty good, I would say you'll probably be fine with it. And it comes in so many shades too. It's like great for like if you're gonna put maybe something over it, like if you're gonna powder your nose after, because I know that tends to be what I have to do. I like put some type of like pressed powder on top of my nose to hide like the separation effect. So if you're going to do that, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't say it's buildable, but it totally is. It's like a medium coverage, but like if you put 2 layers on, it's definitely a full coverage. So that's my review for today. I hope everyone has a great day. I hope you liked it. If you want to see me review anything else, list it below of what you want me to review, and I will go out and I will buy it and I will review it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.